we go. It's black versus white. It's good versus evil. Undead versus human. And in case you guys need a little bit of an introduction to these players, well, you can get to know them a little bit better. Here's Happy, here's SyDe. Absolute legends of this game, both of them here in the round of 16. We got Happy in the blue upper right hand side. We got SyDe as the yellow human at the bottom left hand side against his former race. Allez, les jeunes. Because I remembered, Mr. Remo Demo, that yellow is jeune. We all thought it's impossible, didn't we? But I remembered.
SyDe going for the Archmage first, old school. This matchup seems to be all about MK first expansion play nowadays. SyDe not too fond of the Dwarf here just yet, at least in the early stages. For Happy, it's the Dreadlord. The Dreadlord again. And that's perhaps the reason for the Archmage. I feel like the AM deals way better with the Dreadlord than the MK does. MK always, in melee range, in danger of getting surrounded. But the Water Elementals, especially if you get to level 3, a pretty good way of dealing with ghouls and Dreadlord. And I would say that getting Mercs would be amazing against Dreadlord.
Okay then, let's see if he gets there. Would be nice for both actually, to dispel the sleep and to heal up against the damage. So, how do we play Dreadlord these days? Why are we playing Dreadlord these days, Remo?
Oh, Acolyte block. Messed with the pull on the footy. Is that still gonna work out well enough? Oh no, SyDe has to... Unsure. Was a bit indecisive. And that kind of cost him. Footy hurt, peasants. Not really needed this much. Not the best pull by SyDe. He should have microed that a little bit better. Good start already for Happy.
Okay then, Town Portal sold. Finance and expansion. Acolyte is back after the successful block as you mentioned. Expansion coming up on both sides as SyDe is getting in position here with the claws, and every bit of extra damage is important, but we can already see SyDe shake his head a little bit there.
Yeah, with this creep route here thwarted, there's going to be no Mercs for SyDe, which is a big deal, and also experience missing. Oh, Happy is actually going for the Merc camp. Oh, sleep on the High Priest. That's really cool. If the High Priest is inactive, this camp is surprisingly easy.
Yeah. Inner Fire makes it tricky, healing makes it tricky. And I apparently butchered the pronunciation of Jeune or Jean. I don't, you know what I mean. Give me credit for my effort, okay, boys?
Happy getting more experience here, gonna get close to level 3. He also has the Ritual Dagger to heal up right away. Rune Bracers, entirely useless right now, but insanely good late game. SyDe is trying to recover. Where is SyDe's TP?
Oh.
Did he build himself in at the start?
We should know.
That is pretty unfortunate against the Dreadlord especially.
Yeah, we were a little occupied with the Dreadlord. Maybe he just sold... Okay, he had no chance to sell it, eh?
Yeah, he must have been blocked in, I guess. That is scary. Oops. If he lands and sleeps around and he dies, that will be the end of the game. SyDe seems to know that Happy is coming, positioning himself at the expansion. The tower's almost up, and that is always a big help against Undead.
Okay then. No tech running. Happy's Expo is also getting attacked, but the Carrion Swarm on level 2 is just so freaking strong.
And also the damage from the Berserkers. Oh, look at the footies here, suffering. Next Carrion could be big. Also possibly against Militia, who are now coming from the main base, trying to deal with this pressure play. This Carrion was actually not that well placed, but got a kill regardless. More XP for the Dreadlord. If the Dreadlord gets a fast level 4, this is outstanding for him.
Right on. Carry on, my wayward son. The Chat Lord has arrived. But side setup was very good. Got the mana for the Water Elementals. They were able to defend some ghouls, even kill some ghouls. Tower up, Expo running, tech running as well. And everything is a little faster than Happy's play so far.
Yeah, it's actually an insanely fast tech timing. Really good for side.
A player's forces are under
He has to wait a little bit longer to get that going. But it's not just about the tech, it's also about the levels in the end. And Dreadlord level 5 is so hard to deal with. This is the major reason why we're seeing so much Dreadlord and Dreadlord first at the moment. If the Dreadlord gets to 5, he is insanely strong. He is, and this almost sounds like sacrilege, in many ways better than even a Lich level 5. And that's because he can hit mechanical units. Carrion Swarm works against gyros and tanks, two of the strongest weapons that humans usually have in this matchup.
Exactly. My balanced suggestion from 5-6 years ago. Seeing more and more play. And of course we don't have to talk about level 6 because Infernal is the best undead ultimate in the game by a landslide. Happy with the run by, and this time SyDe is a bit out of position.
No Gartars here at the expansion. The ghouls can do some good work. Archmage, of course, strong here with the Water Elementals, and there's not that much abolish against it anymore. Happy's trying to kill as many peasants as he can with some Carrion Swarm. That could be some good additional damage.
Arcane Tower needs to target. Yep. The Dreadlord instantly done by SyDe. That's some good reactions here. And his tech is almost done as well.
When it came to the Mass Garg versus Mass Gyro playstyle, Sok recently has been changing his second hero sometimes. Instead of MK second, we've been seeing a bit of Panda second. I wonder if there's also a consideration for SyDe, because... oh, yeah, there he is. Panda second, Masha Storm Stout. Yeah, a lot of the matchup right now, the meta seems to be about air. Like I said, Gyros versus Gargs, and then the Panda fits the bill very nicely.
And of course, AoE! Panda, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire against Garg, the best weapons. Night Elf know it for a long time. Humans starting to learn that as well. And SyDe, look how brave he is, man. Stealing the shop away from Happy, knowing that there's no DK, no Lich to worry about. And the Garg still needs some time. This was a good one. Scroll of Healing, big heal potion, not too bad.
Yeah, the second hero timing advantage here is wonderful for SyDe. Ideally, would love to creep the other shop as well to get the next consumable. Archmage. Oh, heal scroll a little bit wasted. Ideally, would have loved to have the heal potion on him. But yeah, you gotta be careful with the right clicks, sleep into Carrion. Because it's also how you can wake someone up out of sleep. Use the Carrion, use the AoE, and there, no TP can be used in time.
We're trading Footmen and Ghouls. Ghouls certainly a bit stronger later on. DK on the horizon as well as the flock of Gargs. But SyDe, way faster in the tech. Half a tech ahead. Workshops are coming, as well as the shop, as well as upgrades. Oh, the Panda's getting surrounded by bones.
Happy hold the surround. Seems like he can. With a fresh ghoul here. Sleep on the Archmage as well. Oh, but of course there was the potion.
Yes.
That's a big potion used very early. Outside of any real big fight.
But the denies are good. Dreadlord not really close to level 5, where things are getting really scary. And man, this game, almost 10 minutes old, I think SyDe is doing better than many of us expected.
Yeah, and start with him having to TP himself out of the base, which is, you know, a funny human special.
That's
But
right.
yeah, just excellent expo and tech timing. SyDe really has his macro down here so far.
Bit of a downside currently is the Panda levels. And he doesn't really have an army to creep with. Water Elemental and a Footman, that's all he got. Switching to mech now. with gyros and possibly tanks, as he's on 3 workshops, but he's also going double racks for possible Knight Gyro army and creep tech.
Gyro number is still pretty low. There's also a big upside of the Archmage. The Watch Elemental is now really good against the Gargs here in this tier 2 phase.
Coil with the save. Both heroes for Happy relatively hurt. And he's gathering funds for the 3rd hero that's coming up soon. But good exchanges. Happy will certainly be satisfied by just slowing the Panda down, sacrificing his own levels, of course, so there's no Unholy Aura yet. Will be in a bit, of course. Panda 3rd, that makes it so there's very little nuke on the human side, but as we said, it's all about air, it's all about AoE.
Levels will be very important later on. Dreadlord is not really that close to level 5 just yet. Comes in with a Carrion, gets a bit of XP here. And will freely get away. The boots make him very maneuverable. Once we have the aura as well in the DK, this Dreadlord will be speeding around. And the big downside, of course, of having no Panda is you have way less kill threat on single targets without a Stormbolt. This means the human has to micro very differently from what he's normally used to.
It was a bit of a dono to Happy here, who, as always, goes very fast for a lot of defense upgrades. Second one already done. On Side's side, we got 2 attack upgrades to pretty much counter that. But the red spot is going to the Emperor, it seems.
Well, Gyros can perhaps do some good damage here, but you always gotta be very careful. When the Gargs connect, it's huge damage, of course.
Did Happy just attack his own statues with the Gargs?
He did! Little misclickeroni.
What? There must be a reason behind it.
Big item for him, Warsong Battle Drums. Quite nice as the armies keep growing, having a boosting aura. Always appreciated.
What do you think about Drunken Brawl for the Panda instead of Drunken Haze?
Don't like it.
Okay, I thought you might see the silver lining somewhere, but I definitely agree. Of course, the damage over time is nice, but also the movement speed debuff against Gargs and Unholy Aura is doing quite a bit.
A player's force is
But
under
not
attack.
this time. We got Battle Bongos, Rune Braces, Claws. Happy is well equipped.
Getting the second red camp item. This is not what you want to allow normally. It's the claws plus 12 for the Lich. Oh my god. Oh my god. Plus 29 damage.
We got tanks, we got barrage. Barrage. Supply is even. Side has 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. And of course he has some FFA expertise from back in the day, so he's not unfamiliar to these kinds of armies.
Dreadlord level 5. DK level 3. Only the Lich is lagging behind with only level 2. But he's got sick damage as well.
Town
Waiting for
portal
the Carrion
home.
Swarm. Oh,
Without the tanks. Barrage is finished now, but as I said, the tanks are at the expansion, where they're being caught and killed by him.
Carrion Swarm here doing good damage, really good damage. 200 damage, in fact, on up to 6 targets.
Panda level 3. That's the big weapon. Peasants on the left-hand side being sent back. Pally still working on the levels. Same goes for the Lich. And then everyone is set up really. Who can outmaneuver the other? Who does more echo damage with the forces he got? Happy charging up. 3rd defend upgrade. This is where he gets really confident and Barrage doesn't do anything anymore.
We have 2 attack upgrades on the tanks at least. It's about to be 2 more tanks popping. Can Side then try to take a fight? No towers at the expansion. The ghouls can just ravage these peasants easily. Side in a tough spot.
Little oversight there, maybe. Breath of Fire mostly dodged. and not too impactful yet. Happy also has a heal scroll, a mana potion, Carrion Swarm against the Knights to get rid of the front line, but also the Panda spitting fire.
Everything for Happy. Kind of hurt. Would love to have a heal scroll. In fact, he has one. Oh, there he used it. For a ton of healing. Gyros. It's so hard to micro them perfectly, you know? They're taking off damage to the guards. The tanks have to do the damage. And Happy is taking some shots. But he's still got a big army left.
Yeah, with Gargs, when they have 9 armor, this little bit of piercing damage from tanks doesn't do too much, even though, as you said, he got 3 upgrades. The longer the fight goes, the better it is. And the higher the damage uptime of these tanks. But it's just a slow and painful death.
New tanks popping. And now they're really threatening the Gargs. But the problem is, Happy can just pull the Gargs away. Could even use Stone Form if he had it, which he didn't research yet. But yeah, then the ground still clearly belongs to Happy. That's the big problem with the tanks. They cannot attack any ground units.
That's right. In the last PTR they could, but that was quickly reverted. Archmage seems like on the menu. Dude, this Lich is just insane damage.
Yeah. Poking away. Every hit hurts a lot. Getting ready for a third base, and why not? He's absolutely devastating his opponent here. The Frenzy Ghoul still in the expansion. Militia perhaps able to deal with him. SyDe is trying to slowly force out all of his Happy's mana and force him to retreat. Happy's still sticking around.
Level 5.6 Dreadlord. Will we see an Infernal? Little mana, but of course still statues here. Holy Light is ready. Next Breath of Fire, but he's doing damage, but he just can't get the kills.
Nice carrying quad kill there onto the peasants. Get more XP. The Watch Elemental seem to be doing absolutely nothing.
Dreadlord almost surrounded there, but whittling through with the help of Unholy Aura. And it's just too little anti-air. Humans have a lot of anti-air. Tanks, gyros, dragonhawks, rifles, but nothing seems to cut it against these Gargs.
Getting slaughtered again. The statue, backbone for the heal. Oh, look at that carrion. We're quite close now to level 6. Frost armor also nicely protecting the Dreadlord. And SyDe is getting picked apart. And that goes down and the game is over.
GG, well played. Happy did his homework. And of course, Dreadlord play against human is his new thing. He practiced this week a lot versus Fortitude and very successfully so. Oh, and not a man of big emotions, especially after just 1 or 2 maps. But yeah, that was a strong fight by SyDe, of course. But if you're up against Happy, you need perfection.
He's going to be looking for perfection on his next map pick, and that will be Northern Isles. And that is an amazing map for especially a Mountain King. Is SyDe going to try his luck with the MK now? Or is he going to stick with the Archmage?
We'll see about that if we get some changes. What about Pally Rifle? When in doubt, go Pally Rifle.
Yeah, problem is, it's really hard to counter-expand, you know? Other than that, I don't know. Maybe we need Thorzane to come back and show us the way.
Well, he played some 2-on-2 with Star-Shaped recently. So he still knows how to start the game. You guys know how to support us. Thank you, Wadoz1, for the 2-year resub. Why Lucael play Night Elf? He decided to go for random. Nothing random about these two guys. SyDe traveled with us to Xi'an, one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to. But for WCG, tore people apart. With Dreadlord, with Mass Casters, with Banshees, with Possession, back when nobody played it. And then decided, okay, I styled so much on these guys, let me go for human and learn that. And boom. Pretty good impact so far. Happy Tired eyes? Nah, not at all, of course. Okay. I'm ready, Remo. You ready?
I am so ready.
Guy's so energetic, I don't know what to say. Let's go. Tons and tons and tons of support for the guy on the right hand side for SyDe. At least in the chat. On the maps, not so much just yet. Long survival, but no real threat to Happy, who's bringing the Dread.
Dreadlord again. Archmage again. It seems more and more like this is the meta. These two heroes who hardly ever had any encounters in the past. Now we see them more and more in this matchup. Happy's figuring out better and better how to make the Dreadlord expansion work on every map. It was an interesting development that Happy went through. First, we saw the Dreadlord ever on Lost Temple, where he's amazing. And we thought, oh my god, how insane is this? Dreadlord actually being playable? Then we saw him on Terranostan. Then we saw him on Echo Isles. And the Dreadlord, slowly but surely, has made his way into the meta as, it's crazy to say, the standard hero nowadays in this match.
That's right. It was even before the patch, before the movement speed, but with the extra movement speed, they really found more play. And we find more subs. Thank you, Icy Wind 552 for the tier 1 sub. That looks amazing. Just like SyDe looks amazing. For years now, with an Archmage unblocked. Big healing potion that helped him in game 1 already. And Happy straight up to the expansion, because greed is good.
Kind of cool how the harass footy was waking up the sleeping Magi to make the creep a bit more difficult for Happy. But having brought the 4 ghouls, that plus the skellies and the sacrificial skull makes this not really a difficult expansion at all. But since he brought the 4 ghouls, lumber's low. So the expansion will be taking a little while longer, while SyDe is creeping on his side. And is he expanding or not? I think he is, right? Yeah, okay.
There we go. Everything's coming together, but Happy sniffed this out and knows exactly what the human is up to. Always on Northern Isles, this ping pong match between human and undead. Who cancels which expansion faster and better? Carrion Swarm, maybe? Hadouken.
Oh!
There's mine.
And he got it.
Oh,
and the surround.
Boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Big
fight
potion.
his way out with the heal pot. Very important moment of the game. Parry on the ground, picks it up, sleep, surround. Again, if this is a TP, there's a big W for Happy.
Obviously. And it is a town portal with herd peasants and an expansion coming up. Ziggurat herd thanks to the scout footman. But yeah, this is all Happy territory now.
Mana on the Dreadlord, though, is low, so he's going to be limited in what he can do moving forward, while the Archmage is taking an aggressive turn, heading south with the footies and with a bunch of militia as well.
Oh. He's tower pushing this expo. Little bit of a desperate attempt. But yeah, there it is what it is. Tier 1 tower push, expo cancelled.
Alright. Narrow Tower still holding strong. We all know how dangerous that can be. 2 footies hurt as well and will be taken out. Nice deny though. Sleep on the Archmage.
Uh-oh.
He has a telestaff. Does he have the time to use it?
Oh,
Oh my god.
The ghoul! The ghoul! The ghoul!
Wait,
Blocks the door!
wait. Oh, Lord.
Lord.
A player's force.
Lord.
Oh, I didn't think of that in a while.
Watched some South Park recently too. But, yeah, SyDe. We could rename him to Kenny, because he's gonna die soon.
More peasants falling, more kills for Happy. About to get level 3. AM is close as well, though. This is a weird game. Neither player has a TP anymore, and this AM is living a stressful and dangerous life.
That's right. Dual surround. SyDe is getting the kill here. Both are getting level 3, aren't they? Double surround.
And now we got level 2 water elementals. Very good indeed. Dreadlord coming from the side, lining up the Hadouken possibly.
He's coming.
Sleep.
He wants to carry and swarm. He wants to kill. Who outmaneuvers who? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, sleep.
Oh, he dead. He dead.
Yep. Dude, Happy's
Here
mana management is so sick that after all the stressful times he got mana for sleep and carry and swarm.
Yeah. And now the AM has to be revived slowly. He can't even make it because he's going for the power build. Oh.
But Expo's down. He got that. And he's power building himself.
Oh, the AM is back. Wait, you got the Tavern
Revive.
Okay, SyDe, let's go.
Alright. Allez le bleu. Dude, what a bloodbath everywhere. SyDe is the first one to have an Expo up. Happy, solid 80 seconds behind. But Happy's fast in the tech.
Great thing for SyDe also is he had a shop already, so he could heal right away. Really good. But Happy does have the faster tech this time.
That's right. But there's new water elementals. Oh.
Does sleep cancel healing, by the way?
I don't think so. But I don't know. It's just a random guess.
I think it should, because the unit becomes invulnerable for a moment. But yeah, I'm not certain.
Can heal while invulnerable. No?
Yeah, but the status effect, you know, like from a regen scroll and stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
Perhaps we'll see it one day.
Chat knows. Dude, we didn't have to wait long. We have to wait like 90 seconds.
Can't be certain though. Can't be certain. This day and age.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday people spread lies in the chat that there's no pseudo randomness in Warcraft 3. Hilarious. Of course there is.
That was yesterday?
It was yesterday.
A player's forces are under attack.
I wasn't there for that.
You were. We didn't talk about it, but I saw it.
Ah.
I didn't want to call him out, the person that was wrong. But he was wrong.
Alright then.
It was a very heated debate in the
I've
chat.
got some good experience this game, baby. Level 4.5 almost already. Archmage finds himself a little bit behind.
But man, after some expansion cancels, after that first creep spot that didn't really go as planned for SyDe, he's getting some moves here. Tier 2 around the corner, Zeppelin up with a couple of footies and Archmage here. But yeah, Happy is heavily fortifying his second base while there's still only one Arcane Tower at the Town Hall.
Oh, and these ghouls are very dangerous right now. Zeppelin is returning on home. So is the Archmage.
Yeah.
Help is needed.
Happy always at the perfect spot. Dreadlord is here, level 4, gets a triple kill. These carrion swarms are a thing of beauty.
Oh, getting Arcane Burn now. Man, these right clicks also pretty scary. Vampire boy. Up to no good.
Man, if only we had skins in the game and the Dreadlord would sparkle.
Or the fat Dreadlord.
You got big bones.
Again, nothing wrong with being fat.
That's right. Do you think one of the Dreadlords had an affair with an abomination? Because that's kinda how the big Dreadlord looks like. Who
got pregnant? The A-bomb or the Dreadlord?
That. I don't think a lord can get pregnant.
Oh, that's dangerous territory, Neo. What are you assuming right now?
That a lord is male.
Players' forces are under attack.
Opa-la! It's just nasty, your ass.
Oof, Zipling gone as well. Oh boy.
Carrion Swarm, huh? Great spell. But we got a little bit of hammer time to shut this down finally. But only after quite some time.
Well, at least SyDe has plenty of lumber. The shredder is doing its job very well. Happy's got a big supply lead already, though. This is looking very, very good for Happy. This is the last hit. Oh my god, he got it as well. Oh my god, everything is working out for Happy.
High up in the
Cyclone,
air.
though. One of the wind.
Gets a nice
Game-winning item.
overview. Can prevent the coil. Trying to prevent the coil. Hit him.
Oh.
No, level 5. And then there's an invul potion. And a coil. And the nuke. Oh no.
That was almost perfect, though. Almost. This damn Happy guy. Why does he not allow it?
Because people can't have fun against Happy. The iron rule of Warcraft. Oh no.
Still dead.
Still dead. What a way to spend your Saturday afternoon, eh? SyDe could have been at a Christmas market. Go to the movies. But he has to face Happy for the entertainment of the Warcraft scene.
He's learning.
He is. And
He's learning right now, Neo. Just you wait for map number 3.
putting on a fight.
True SyDe. But yeah, right now it's a struggle city.
Yep.
Still not at
Player's
50
forces
supply
are under
just
attack.
yet.
But there's only one defend upgrade for the Gargs. I like that little aggressiveness with the flying machines. Always poking the bear a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Remo is getting
attack.
into that. Remo's getting a little tired. You hear that? Whenever he's repeating short words multiple times, that's Remo getting tired.
And today it's more of a headache, actually.
Oh, that's sad.
But it's alright. Ooh, big carrion. These Styros are having a tough time. DK3 already. MK is still not back. Oh.
Wow, he's so good with that strat, dude. He is so good with the Karen Swarm. They came from.
Players'
It's always a trait. Doesn't matter if there's a Stormbolt involved or not. It's just so effective. It's ridiculous.
Picking him off one by one. No mining anymore. The ghouls have done the job. And the game is over. Excellent display by Happy. Kudos to SyDe, though. He's also playing quite well. He's holding his own pretty damn good indeed. But this is the best undead in the world. If you want to believe the elo stats, he's the best player in the world. And it's very hard to keep up with him.
Yeah, I think there's no metric that indicates anything but Happy being the best. Super efficient, always learning, always adapting, can't be surprised ever. And yeah, you're right. SyDe is playing really, really well, man. Lesser undeads would have a tough challenge. He did his homework. He studied the meta. He's coming prepared. He does the right things at the right time. But in these 50-50 situations, it's basically 80-20 for Happy. And that's how games can look like on that level.
All right. Map number 3. Hammerfall. We jump right in. Man, all of a sudden there's momentum here. We had a lot of delays earlier and, you know, players waking up 15 minutes too late. But now we are swooping. It's not even a word. We're flying through this series. Happy could make this a perfect 3-0.
And that is, I guess, what everybody expects of him. And then, of course, he would face Starbuck, which is pretty sick, man. A TP League qualifier winner against a TP League bronze medalist. I'd like that. I wouldn't hate that at all. Hammerfall, the second side map. We need a win now, side. Come on. One map.
One map would be plenty of glory against Happy already. Can side manage.
He's getting the blue. Probably his favorite color. Right hand side. Happy in the yellow. Anything but a Dreadlord would surprise me greatly. And anything but an Archmage would surprise me greatly too. Will the pull work better this time?
Do you go for the instant expansion here with Archmage? Might make your creeping quite difficult. There's no mercs on this map, which is a little bit negative for the human already, I guess. I would love to see, I think, fast level 3 on the IM. There's a straightforward, pretty simple level 3 creep route. You go for the first Murloc camp, the little green, and the natural, and that's level 3. If he goes for the Rock Golem, it might be a bit more difficult.
An Acolyte is of course already there, trying to disrupt the pull, if that Golem was the plan. Worked wonderfully on Last Refuge.
And this time the footy sidesteps it quite well.
Nice.
Won't be punished with the Ensnare this time. Happy. Not concerned so much with the opponent right now. Not going to be aggressive. No. Just again, going to go for the expansion.
One guy in chat says, if side turns it around 3-2, I'm going to donate my left nut. How much do you think is a left nut worth for the prize pool? I can't really put a price tag on it.
On the black market organ donor list, I think it should be pretty good, right? Perhaps not as good as like a heart or a liver, but having a spare nut in case of emergency, that's pretty good.
Can you even transplant nuts? That'd be nuts.
There could be 3 nuts.
Right? That'd be funny. Will that throw you off balance though?
We just have to have it centered. You know, like those things in Men in Black, where they have the nuts under the chin, you know, like nicely in the middle.
Yep. Nicely in the middle, like this water elemental is in the middle of Ghoul Skeleton's Dreadlord.
Oh, nice deny right there. Side, showing up, showing off.
A Ghoul kill would be fantastic, but Happy is not allowing a single unit as so often. But the skeleton goes down. Carrion Swarm mostly dodged as well, and a deny from the creeps. Basically 0 experience by Happy here.
Expansion coming up on both sides. Also the Arcane Tower here being bought. Time for. But here's the sleeps around. AM now in trouble, but good. Counters around, but of course there's another sleep. Trying it again. If side fights out here, it's a nice win for him. There we go.
Really good early game. Yeah, the footies are all a little hurt, but if he micros them back or denies them, this is almost a pathetic Dreadlord with the level like that. Another deny. Can we check him IP?
Boy. Side playing really well here so far. Happy must also be thinking to himself, okay, my boy, well done. Good early for so far for side. Now he must make sure not to lose this advantage. Must protect his peasants.
I'd love to see if SyDe could afford a few more towers than he did in the past few games, because he's always been a bit overwhelmed by ghouls. We see quite some human players going for cannon towers actually these days.
Oh yeah, true. Really, really good against ghouls. Won't do anything against Gargs though, unfortunately. They need like a flag upgrade first or something like that.
That would be fun. For
Flugabwehrkanone.
That's right, that's flag. Took me quite some time to realize that.
I think I was first made aware in what's it called?
Command and Conquer.
Yeah, Red Alert 2.
Oh!
They had the little flag dudes.
Ghoul kill!
They also had a flag cannon.
And another ghoul kill! SyDe firing on all cylinders here.
Yeah, Happy having it really tough at the start. Wanted to get the last hit with the Carrion. And I think he did. He knows that's gonna deny it. Oh,
Dude! That's some quality gameplay. Being down 0-2 against the best Warcraft player in the world. All kudos to SyDe for these 6 minutes. By the way, thank you Buttcrumbs for informing us that a nut is worth between 20 and 30k. If one person knows this, it's the Dr. Buttcrumbs. What are you laughing at?
That's a good amount. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like kidneys, right? You have 2 of them. You could spare 1. Little cash infusion.
Yeah, you should donate one of your nut for a Warcraft tournament, like a really big one.
Big like these nuts.
That's right.
All right, hero lead, tech lead, gold lead, SyDe. Could this be the time?
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, if he gets a map of Happy, this would be so sick. And yeah, he keeps up the pressure. 2.9. Can't really prevent the level 3, but at what cost, Remo?
Seems like also SyDe, you know, such a sweetheart of a guy. Would so deserve it. Oh, surrounded now though. I guess this time he doesn't quite get to fight out. TP will be needed, but that's okay, dude. He can afford TPs now. He's rich. He fought himself into a good position. But of course, Happy is also teching up, and late game, high-tech Happy is the scariest
A
Happy.
player's forces
That's
are under
right.
attack.
Dude, imagine he would start to tower push everybody, just so games are over quicker. He'd love that. Oh, mon dieu! Monsieur SyDe dodging carrion swarms and baiting them.
SyDe keeps on being impressive here. On the way to tier 3, triple racks. MK this time. No Panda. Which is gonna make winning the air fight perhaps a little bit more difficult. But look at the lead that he has. That is almost up by like 30 supply.
That's right.
A player's forces are
More like 20, but that's right. Can he somehow reach the base for a drop? Happy saw the Zeppelin, obviously. He will have answers to it quickly. But then if you can't drop the base, then let's go for the creep.
Big item for him here.
Big mana.
On Happy's side of the map.
Who would have thought? Carrion swarm steal, but here comes the hammer. Can he
Oh.
reach for a
Oh.
surround?
Oh my god, dude, he almost had it. God, that could have been a kill.
Damn skeleton, man.
Happy sweating bullets right now. Side. He so deserves it, dude. He
Yeah.
would so deserve it.
Can only imagine the pop-off if he does it. He's probably gonna raise an eyebrow.
Oh, Happy runs into the surround. Oh, lucky to get out this time. But now the DK shows up as well.
Oh! Now, come on! Hit him! Damn preemptive coil, but he must be surrounded now. He must... Oh, he was. That's an open door again, but Coil is on cooldown. Mountain King blocks, has another bolt. Come on, dude!
Oh. Forced a lot of, things out of his opponent as well, though. Lots of mana, invuln gone.
Carrion Swarm almost dodged. Water Elementals dictate the ground currently. And SyDe has
Arcs.
1300 gold.
SyDe with one hell of a game here on map number 3. Chat right now, terrified for their channel points.
Well, they're always terrified of the channel points in case you misclick.
Yes, when I'm on the trigger, you never know what's gonna happen.
We have another Stormbolt, but the Coil tank is depleted. Damage output lacking a little bit. Ooh, that Carrion Swarm could not be dodged for once.
Happy again, heavily working on upgrades. And the Lich is on the way.
Hey, this is a Warcraft stream from actual top player games. Would appreciate that. It is the best player in the world right now. And these are the best players of the ladder right now. So, glad you appreciate that. Lich third, second arc upgrade. Tanks coming with an attack upgrade themselves. Knights. Oh, SyDe. Can he level? Can he buy some time?
Over at the shop, time to creep a bit more. Happy has many upgrades in store, indeed, like this one. Level 2 DK. As we know, that aura makes everything better. Dreadlord also a hero who theoretically has aura, but never skills it. Sleep too good, Carrion too good. And got the level 4 now. But momentum still seems to be with SyDe.
Player's forces are under attack.
Burning through his bank account, 420 gold left, close to 80 food. Lich in transit could have been an opportunity. Just a hair too late. Happy has a TP. That already shows the respect he has for this early game for SyDe. And that's the engagement. Big turtle. Oh, that Carrion.
It's so hard to micro these gyros perfectly. Of course, you always want to be kiting away from the guards, but of course there's as well other things to manage, like your ground army and your heroes. SyDe gets the rest of the camp, but the item's gone already. What was it? Oh, Hellstone. Yeah, that's really good.
Yep, against the hero or in a hero focus heavy matchup. It is. And then Happy is perfectly in position for the first tank.
A player's forces are under
And
attack.
2 tanks in the Zeppelin. SyDe is waiting patiently for them to drop and is expanding in the north.
Third bases on this map quite popular. Both gold mines close to the main, oftentimes easy to defend.
Tanks in position, but Barrage is only at 50%. This tank drop has to force Happy back. The town portal is already organizing a reposition. And here they are. There's only a Nerub tower. Happy, his second base is threatened. And that's buying time for the north.
Yeah, beautiful play by SyDe. This is gonna ensure this expansion comes up. If these tanks all fall though, that's a lot of experience possibly going to Happy. Really wants to get this haunted. Is there enough damage? There might be. Close, getting slowed from the Nerubs. One more volley.
Oh,
one more volley.
close! Come on, dude!
No! Just barely. Oh, dude, that was so close.
Bought him tons of time, though. The Zeppelin is down. He got the Book of the Dead. That's not too impactful. I get... Heroes! No, SyDe! Run, 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 run! I thought for a second he forgot about them.
Whew. All right, there's still spice in this game. Also seems like Happy is finding his footing here.
SyDe is losing the Shredder. 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold. 2,000 lumber, though. Staff ready. The gyros, are they enough? I kinda doubt it.
That cannon doing good damage, but with 2 armor upgrades against 2 attack upgrades. We'll see who will be favored. Heavy micro is needed, but Happy will TP out. Mana for him was low. was basically all gone. And it's gonna back off back to home where there's more tanks.
Oh!
Can they get the cancel this time? Can they get the kill with 2 attack upgrades?
Doesn't look like it.
No,
Some armor
no.
upgrades would be amazing, but he's going for the 3-0 first. But again, Happy stuck in the south, couldn't break the expansion on the left. And SyDe is getting gold from that 12 o'clock, and there's a cannon tower.
Seems like SyDe just lost a lot of supply, though. Does Happy know about this expansion, by the way?
He's gonna
Not so
figure it
sure.
out
Players'
now.
forces are under attack.
And knock knock, he's back, uninvited. Can't be a true vampire then.
I thought that was only the case in True Blood.
I think it's a common conception.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, he didn't have to pass through a door, though. So, you know, it's not a home.
Actually,
Actually, it seems like SyDe might be starting to lose the grip of this game. Of course, he's got 3 bases, that's good. But he's been taking a lot of losses recently. Gyros down, tanks down, lots of peasants getting slaughtered. And Abby's just relentless, hitting over and over, hammering the weakness.
good old meat grinder strat. Basically no reinforcements here. Mountain King still so weak. No tanks here in the fight for the barrage. And these gyros are so fast and in an air fight so strong.
Oh, now they go in. Gargoyles get the connection. The gyros are going down quickly. That's level 5 for the Dreadlord. He doesn't have mana right now, but later on it could be scary. Oh, but all the gyros are going down. It looks like all the gyros are falling.
He's microing them to the left, to the right, to the top. But it doesn't seem to be enough. Oh, that Carrion was so sick. And now he's basically down to only the heroes and his economy.
And speaking of heroes, Happy now has the levels that he was desiring. 5-3-3. This is really scary. DK might be leveling up more. The peasants are not mining. Good thing there's a third base, because this base is done.
That's right, level 4 on the DK. More movement speed. Creeps are getting involved as well. Sharp falls, and that is one hell of a broken base. And is it one hell of a broken player?
SyDe may try to recover on one base. He's got big level ups around the corner. MK level 3, very close. Pally level 3, fairly close. Still pumping out gyros as much as he can.
There always has to be one player who faces Happy in the first round. And in the past couple of years, there were some players who gave Death Win right away and didn't show up when they saw the seeding. There were other players who lost the series in like 15 minutes. But now there's SyDe bringing a fight. Probably not edging out a map win. But once again, winning all our hearts and trying really, really hard.
Remake the blacksmith. Everything was lost at that first expansion.
Still 2 base, of course.
Are under attack.
3 minutes left on the main gold mines. But now Happy, if he gets that third base on the right hand side up, it is definitely over. Here we go. Next wave of attack.
A player's forces
An epic
are
battle on
under
the right hand side with Footman versus Ghoul. Scout coming in now. SyDe knows this is maybe the last stand. He has to hold here. But man, this Carrion Swarm, the range is just insane. How do you control this?
Yeah, with these levels, how do you deal with the undead? This is the big question of this day. We saw some players playing with tanks. Oh my god, look at that Carrion though! The gyros, dude, they are just
Fodder.
getting completely owned.
Yeah, against level 3 Carrion Swarm. Then it's basically like playing mass ghouls against level 3 Clap. They just die.
There for
Oh,
SyDe. Oh my god, dude, what?
there's
I mean,
so rarely a carrion swarm where he hits like 2 targets. It's always 5. The efficiency is unreal. SyDe with the surround though. Can he finally get that hero kill? Just that hero kill to celebrate something. Come on, dude.
oh. Close to getting the Dreadnought right there, but there's always a few coils left. There's also some invulns to protect Happy, and it is Happy managing the comeback in the end. It is a 3-0. But credit to SyDe.
Yeah.
This was a really strong map. He did really, really well for a long time. And this could have been his game maybe, with a few adjustments, with a few different plays. But Happy, yeah, it's well, very impressive here. How he came back from a tough spot and will not lose any maps just yet.